Hey guys, Jody and Kelly with Only Have One Life to Live. So we wanted to go back and recap some of the trips that we did previously. We're going to talk about some things we did in Galveston, the Shrimp Festival, the Railroad Museum, and the tall ship Ellisa.
Which was the Galveston Shrimp Festival.
Right. For
$17 on Saturday, you got a little koozie, a little bitty cup, a plastic spoon, and a voting card.
So you could try all the gumbo. They had little jewelry shops and, you know, artistry sort of things, soap shops.
It was a really good time. There was a ton of people out, and it was held over in the Strand area of Galveston, which is like the historic port area. And after a while, all the gumbo started running together, except for the one with habanero.
Yeah, that one was actually very tasty.
Also did the Galveston Railroad Museum while we were there.
That place doesn't look like a whole lot from the outside. Boy, on the inside, once you go in there, the history is just amazing.
General Sherman, which was
a mail car.
That was really cool. There's a crew of 8 that worked in between each town. They also had a replica of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The other really cool thing about the museum was it is right at the old depot that was built in 1932. There is all kind of statues that are all white, and they are posed. It's everything from a military man coming back from service, a businessman going off on a trip, ladies in their Sunday best.
Sort of that historical vibe. They had old music going. They even had some of the presidential stuff in one of the areas. They had all the
old
different
telephone booths. And everything.
Old telephone booths, and they had presidential like silverware and dishes and stuff that some of the presidents had had. That was a really good train experience. They had all sorts of trains that you could walk through. From dining cars to the area where you would sleep if you were on an overnight train. You know, all the facilities that were there, of course, and not there. So there was all sorts of different types of cars to go through.
Next day we went back and we visited the tall ship Ellisa. She was built in Scotland. The Galveston Historical Foundation bought her for $40,000 in 1975. They spent 3 years redoing her hull and getting her ready, and believe it or not, they towed her from Greece to Texas
Right.
in 1979.
That's a long tow.
However, now she does sell, and she sells several times a year. You can buy tickets to sell on her for $250 a piece. But along with that, you also get like the whole day experience. You get knot tying classes. You get to learn about everything on the ship. Crew did tell us one interesting, it's all volunteers, and they have to learn how to operate everything on that ship by the end of their first season, which is a lot. It's massive. It's a gorgeous ship, and the woodwork is just unbelievable. She's made of teak and Douglas fir, and I forgot what else.
The hull is iron.
We did do the Pier 21 Theater.
Oh yeah, the John Lafitte.
The Pirate Life of John Lafitte.
I'll have no eyes poked out on my watch, gentlemen. Real pirates aim for the heart, as a matter of fact. Did I never tell you that I once knew a real pirate?
During the Civil War, Grandpa?
Long before that fracas.
I was a lubberly midshipman, not much older than you, as a matter of fact, when I met the one and only John Lafitte.
Which there's not much known about him, except he helped General Jackson just in the War of 1812. After that, he moved to Galveston. His treasure buried somewhere
Mustang
in
Island.
Mustang Island, which is North Padre Island in Texas. Then they also had a film on the Great Storm of 1900, which of course is the hurricane that came through Galveston. Well, we ate at Fisherman's Wharf, and it was really, really good.
If you ever get to go to Galveston, go by the Railroad Museum. You want the tall ship Ellisa. They're all right there within a few miles of one another. Remember, you only have one life to live, so live it to the fullest. We'll talk to you next time.